Hello boys and girls, welcome to BenchART. I'm for Classic, and for today what we do have needed is Chivalry 2. So this game is developed using Unreal Engine 4, and I have decided to take a quick test to the game with an Nvidia MX130, which is equivalent to an Nvidia GT940 MX. And these are the results for one setting per match. So at 75% of resolution scaling using those settings, this is where I got the best performance. It was overall above 60 frames per second, but I decided that my personal preference it was to play with 720p low settings without any resolution scaling. By doing this, my experience it was in between the 45 to 60 frames per second with an average of 52. If you decide to go with median, you can expect an experience above 30, and if you go with high settings, it will just drop under 30 frames per second for the most part. So looking to the requirements, these guys ask for an E3 from the 4000 generation, 8 gigs of RAM, and the GTX 660. So this is how Chivalry 2 performs with 720p low settings, no resolution scaling being used in here. And I think it performs fine. It is not perfect, alright, so it's pretty much like I told you, it's in between pretty much a 45 to 60. It depends on the map that you are actually playing. My RAM usage was above 8 gigabytes of RAM, but I think if you have 8 gigs of RAM, you will be okay. And yeah, that's about it. It is perfectly playable. I don't see any issues with this. Low settings doesn't look entirely that bad in my opinion. You just lack dynamic shadows from the characters, but you still have shadows from the maps, which is satisfying, so it doesn't look like super bad regarding the visuals. So yeah, I think it's cool, and I think that also the game it is awesome, which we'll talk about it a little bit right now. So Chivalry 2, I never played the first one, and I also never played Murdal, so I have no elements of comparison in here between these similar games. I always watched a little bit on YouTube about their gameplay, but I never was, fully interested in it, so I don't know what this game does better or worse than Murdal or even the first Chivalry. But one thing it is for sure, this game it is absolutely fun. It is very complex, so you pretty much have the blocking attack, the attack, you can perform different types of attack. For example, you have the slash attack, which is the most regular attack that you do in here, which you use your quick mouse button. There is up and down attack, which you lift up your weapon and throw it in the face. There is also different attacks like the spike type attack, where you have your weapon pointing forwards into the enemy. There is also different possibilities of blocking. So you have the regular block, you have the parry like Dark Souls, which if you have a good timing, you can attack immediately after that. So there is a lot of complex stuff going on. You can throw out your weapon against the enemy and risking yourself being unarmed. Oh my god, you have so much stuff. You can fake an attack, so you can do stuff like you are going to attack from the right, but then you simulate and you are going to attack from the left. So you can create tons of simulations inside a multiplayer game, which is very surprising because usually I wasn't really expecting this type of complexity on a multiplayer game, because usually latency destroys this kind of tactics. But I didn't felt that in this open beta, which is amazing in my opinion. So performance wise it is running great. I didn't have any issues with lag or latency with the game, so I think the servers are very well prepared. Now the downside that I have about this game, and also there is multiple game modes, that's something that you should know about it. But anyway, again, the bad part it is for the most people I know, this is an Epic Store exclusive. So if you are that type of guy that don't want to buy games outside from Steam, well, it seems that this game it is not on Steam though. So the only way you can buy this game it is to buy for Epic. Still, you can buy from other stores like Greenman Gaming and Fanatical if you want to get the game more cheaper. But still, it isn't available on Steam, unfortunately. As for its price, on Epic it costs $35.99, so it's a so-so price. I'm not saying that the price it is good, but it isn't that bad either, though. but you can find it in other stores like 27 euros, 26. Greenman Gaming have it at the same price of Epic Store, Fanatical too. So buy where you want it, but it will need to be activated on the Epic Store, unfortunately. Also, I was nearly forgetting about this. There are multiple classes which you can select in this game, and you can personalize your characters to your own liking if you want. You have multiple items, and that raises a question. There will be microtransactions on this game? I don't know. What I know so far is that I'm expecting that they don't have microtransactions on their game, but if they feel the need to, they will eventually add it. Well, who knows then? I don't have an answer for that. But for now, the way I see it, I'm not expecting any microtransaction on this game. And everything that you earn in this game will be thanks to your experience, your time spent in the game, and how well you fight. Alright. So guys, I think that's all that I want to talk about Chivalry 2. Hope you've enjoyed the rest of the video. I had tons of great fun with this game so far. I mean, amazing stuff. I really enjoy it. It's a little bit a shame, the downsides of the game. I mean, the only downsides for me it's really just being on Epic Store. For me it's okay, but I know that for most users it is not. And the fact that it costs $35.99. I'm not saying that it is expensive, but I know that for many people this is not worth it, because there are tons of other multiplayer games out there. But I can assure you there is nothing out there for free like this one. So again, guys, thank you a lot for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Argon is the rightful king! No, wait, is it Argon or Argon? Right, Argon!
Get back to it. Kill these
This is my birthday! And here I thought I was signing up to be a choir boy.
Stop those bows from firing!
My lord, I do not know how you do it. Please, tell me how to do it.
They have only 30 troops left.
Sure.